Report in, Driftlights. Isaac Archer here. And welcome back. The game's not showing. Don't worry, it won't take me very long to fix that. To Gundam Seed. Battle Destiny. Now, of course, I forgot to do some scouting for this stream. Which, that's kind of a problem, because I still have no clue what to expect in these final levels. I will say this, we are in the final act of the first campaign run. As the battle to decide whether you defect or not happens at the halfway point of each section, roughly. Lily, welcome to the chat. Waiting to see if Mikan joins in. Probably not. But Mikan will be staying in his Dark Dagger L. Because honestly, it's the smart thing to keep him in. He is a ranged character. I don't recall if I've upgraded this suit. Let me check. I have not. Let me just put my global points into tuning the Type 70 Beam Saber. So Mikan in his Dark Dagger L with the Doppelhorn Striker Pack, and I'm over here with an M1 a straight Shrike. Jury's still out on which of us has the better mobile suit right now. In my opinion, it's him. He has a more up-to-date mobile suit in general. Alright, let's see. We need to put an end to this here and now. Commencing mission. Alright, so this level, City in Flames. I know pretty much nothing. I am, however, firing at Dagger L, so that's kind of funny, actually. Get out of my way. Fucking hell, Wyndhams? I feel like I'm more insulted they're throwing Wyndhams at me than Dagger L. Like, fuck's sake, it's the goddamn Wyndham. There's not really much to talk about with it. Normally, I'd at least break down why some mobile suits are bad, but when it is the Wyndham, I don't really have much to say. Unless, of course, someone redeems Space Canada. In which case, then I will talk about the Wyndham. Oh, lovely. Oh, great. Neo. Oh, fuck my goddamn life. Neo Roanoke's Wyndham. Okay. That's not too concerning. Oh! Okay. Oh, that's a problem. Yes, Jin. That thing. That is the Destroy Gundam. Very aptly named. And while normally in Gundam, something of that preposterous size would be considered a mobile armor. No, that is not considered a mobile armor. That is still a mobile suit in Seed, not a mobile armor. I don't think this timeline even has MAs. That's 2 deaths. 2 deaths to the Destroy. And I need to kill it to finish the mission. Ow! Oh, fuck! Oh, this isn't good. This isn't good immediately. Oh, God. Throwing me into this when my best option is the fucking Shrike. Thanks, game. What a way to start a stream. Ow! Oh, hey, Shin actually gonna do something for us. Oh my God. There. Oh God, I hated that. I hate that. I hate that. I'm gonna have to go back and get that thing's and get this level's S rank because there ain't no way I got that. I got a D. I'll fucking take it. I'm at that level. And I get the Murasame. Kigali Eula Arthur is now available as a pilot. Let's talk about the Murasame real quick. This is basically just objectively the Shrike, but good. Even down to the fact that this has the same beam saber. That was insane for a first fight of the stream. Yeah, welcome to Gundam. You have 2 types of odds in Gundam. Either I'm gonna be fine or I'm fucked. Now, we at least have access to 2 more levels now, Biding Time and Nightmare. Part of me wants to do it like a different level so I have room to like prepare. Okay, let me set this up to the one I want to use. Oh, I haven't used this at all yet. Oh, fuck. Lovely. Mikan's still on the 105. I'm gonna give him this. Is it a bad idea to give Mikan access to this? Yes. Yes, it is. Am I gonna do it anyway? Yes. The hero of South America.
I'm back in the fucking building
Hey, right
again!
on cue. Right as I'm doing an extra mission because fuck's sake, I just fought the Destroy.
What?
I was gonna talk about the Wyndham next if you'll use Space Cannon. You know, I'll give you this one for free. Because holy hell, I need to talk about this thing.
I was watching the stream just now, and apparently I said it too soon. I said, "Hey kids, want to see a dead body?" But it cut me off because it was still loading me in.
Okay, let's talk about the GFAS-X1 Destroy Gundam. Now,
War
considering
crimes.
how absolutely insane this thing is, with its overall, the head height being 38.7 meters, which itself for a Gundam is insane, and its overall height being 56.3 meters, and an overall weight of 404.93 metric tons. You'd think this would be classified as a mobile armor. Like I said during level, I don't think Seed has mobile armors.
Also, let me watch stream too on your end.
So
Oh, yeah, I gotta share screen.
So let's go over the armaments of this thing. I'll at least go over the unit code as well. The GFAS-X, which stands for Grosorial Fortress Armament Strategic Experimental. And unlike its predecessor, the Gelske, the Destroy only needs one person. However, the pilot has to be what's known as a biological CPU, or someone with enhancements similar to that. It is classified as a transformable mobile suit, and it does have a mobile armor mode, though generally this mode is less of a mobile armor and more of a mobile fortress. Think what would happen if you turned the B-52 Strata Fortress into a Gundam. That's how you get the Destroy. Worth mentioning, this is an evolution of the fucking legend of, I believe it was the Legend Gundam that we saw previously. You remember that thing in the final level of the first half of the game that was a right pain in my fucking ass?
I don't think I was there for that one.
Yeah, basically I got immediately fucking destroyed by a mobile suit. And the Destroy Gundam, its mobile armor mode just looks like Big Zam.
Hey, Big Zam!
Basically,
Big Zam beam!
Mikan, I will send you a picture of this thing's mobile armor mode.
I mean, you're going to even if I didn't do that. Hey, I knew it was coming.
Look at it.
Let me look.
Like that's just Big Zam with more guns.
That is like the Goku Black to Big Zam.
Yes. It genuinely is. That's the
no, it's not, you know, wait, no. You know how Digimon has like Agumon or Black Agumon?
Yes.
This is basically Big Zam, but Black Big Zam. Tell me I'm wrong.
Yes.
It's basically a shiny Big Zam.
Oh, my editors are gonna have fun with this. I have no idea how these streams are going to be turned into shorts.
Oh, Ace, I know I've asked this before, but I just want to ask again for anyone new coming in. Is there any faction in any of the Gundams, not counting G Gundam because that was technically for kids, and not counting the Gundam? Wait, not counting the one where it's basically the build Gundam because that's basically just kids as well. Is there any faction in any of the Gundams where it actually has actual suits that a faction that did not commit war crimes? There's your answer, chat.
Not only no, but fuck no. So let's go
It's like,
over the armaments.
Wait, I was gonna say, is there any factions that committed? Is there any factions that didn't commit war crimes? No. Well, which factions did commit war crimes? Yes.
Let's go over the armaments of the Destroy real quick. Let's start out with the armaments that spelled my destruction 3 separate times. The Aufprall Dresden high energy beam cannons.
I knew it had to be German.
It's Gundam. It's almost always German.
I'm starting to notice a pattern here.
Are the most destructive weapon the Destroy has. Also the one with the longest range. Normally, weapon that does big damage has short range.
Ace, I'm just starting to notice a pattern here.
Used in mobile arm mode.
Ace, I'm noticing a pattern. So, Gundam has a lot of German-sounding words. Zeons are basically supposed to be a parody of the Nazis, and every group, every faction, and Gundam has basically committed war crimes. Was the original creator of Gundam trying to take shots at the Axis forces? I'm just wondering.
I wouldn't be surprised if Tomino was. We also have the Zorn Mark II 200mm energy cannon inside the Destroy's mouth, which can be used in conjunction with a weapon I'll get to in a bit. We also have the Nefertem 503 thermal plasma composite cannons, 20 of them on its backpack.
20 of them things? 20 of them things.
Yep. Nice little red things in the picture from Mobile Armor Mod Maker.
I know.
We have 4 Eagle Stellung's 75mm automatic multi-barrel Sea Whizzes.
Wait a minute.
Fuck
Ace,
you.
hold on a sec. The Big Zam required a whole crew, and you're telling me this thing only needed one person?
One person, yes. Except to put this in UC standard, they basically had to be a cyber new type, at least.
I have a question. Like, this is gonna very concern you, but I'm going to ask it anyways. Would it be possible to find this suit in the campaign we're planning? That's all I'm going to say. Ace is really like, red flags up.
Okay, I will say this is basically the equivalent of NASCAR throwing out caution, but I'm not saying it's impossible.
I'm just saying what if Wolf gets that?
Oh fuck.
That's all you had to know.
We also have the Supercilla 1580mm multi-phase energy cannon, of which it has 3, only usable in mobile suit form. And it can be fired in conjunction with the Zorn Mark II beam cannon, energy beam cannon for maximum effect. Because
hey,
fuck you, it also has Sternfaust detachable arm beam cannons.
Zoom tight.
The MJ-1703 5-barrel split beam gun. Hello, Keys, welcome to the chat. We have 4 Mark 62 6.2 multi-purpose missile launchers, as well as 3 Schneiderschutz SX-1021 positron reflector shields on each possible detacher arm for the Sternfaust.
Let me just give you some advice now. Whenever I ask something saying like, hey, is this going to be in the campaign? Before you even answer, just think of this. Whatever you answer, do I want Wolf having this access to this? That's all you have to think about when I ask that question.
This thing also
That's all you need to think.
This thing also has its own operating system.
Oh no, I know. I'm just saying, like, whenever if you ever destroy an enemy and I say, is that going to be in the campaign? Just think, just think to yourself, do I want Wolf having access to this?
Yeah,
that's all you have to think of.
Yeah, the Destroy Gundam uses the exclusive, gigantic, unilateral, numerous dominating ammunition fortress operating system.
I mean, we already know Wolf's not getting a Big Zam because, like I said, that requires a bunch of people, and he would just kill everyone in the cockpit while he's piloting the thing. I mean, it's Wolf.
Yeah.
Like, actually, at this point, just don't tell me any like dangerous technologies of mobile armor that requires only one person at this point.
Yeah, if Space Canada gets it brought up.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, I mean, if I'm here, because like Lily, at this point, like, I am just trying to pull what you pull with your 1DM when you basically make them have existential crisis.
Mikon, my first campaign, I made a DM quit.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm saying.
Oh, did I ever fully tell that story on stream?
I don't think you have.
Okay, so this campaign was a complete, like,
shit show.
Complete buster-clock.
Yeah.
So I was playing a Bard Rogue multi-class. And that was to start, because for some reason the DM let us start at level 5. So I was a level 3 Bard, level 2 Rogue, starting the campaign, and that should already spell problems.
Yeah, that's already a red flag.
It already got worse. It got worse when I was able to, when we got our first level up, because I took the level up in Rogue, getting myself the Assassin subclass. So I was an Eloquence Bard with the Assassin subclass, with Assassin Rogue. So if I was going first, I could end the fight instantly at level 6. I do not care if it had 100 health, if it had 200 health, if it had 300. it was going down in one.
Basically Ace could intimidate a Trask.
Mikan, I intimidated 2 ogres so severely, they
Wait, you
died
gotta get that right.
standing up.
Was it you didn't even intimidate them, you persuaded them.
I was trying to like intimidate them so I could threaten them into joining our side, but accidentally intimidated them so hard they died.
You gotta tell more of the story about the whole elemental thing.
Okay, so it was around this point that we started really getting access to the psionics that the DM had given us access to, which itself is also already a red flag. The DM had given us access to psionic abilities. My character's ability was that he could absorb elemental energy. And by absorbing it, he could become impervious to that element. He had absorbed so much ice energy by the time we were even to the first boss that you could not hit him with any type of heat or cold damage, as his body was permanently absolute zero.
Chat, it gets better.
It gets better. Because a little bit after that, I decided to take a 3rd class, and I became a warlock. And I found a homebrew warlock I wanted to use. If you're familiar with TikTok, you might recognize the name Hugh Percival Lacrosse, as he was my patron, giving me access to eldritch abilities, thanks to the Dark Carnival. My favorite of which was the ability to use thaumaturgy, which I used to fuck with anyone and everyone. In fact, it's how I signaled that he had come back. Complete with One Piece reference.
It gets chat. Like I said, this is just the tip of the iceberg with what Ace is doing. We keep going.
Oh yeah, no, it gets worse. It gets way worse.
Like it snowballs basically. This is just the start of the snowball, chat.
And I also need to mention the cult. I can't talk about this campaign without talking about the cult.
I forgot about the cult.
So on the way back from a cave, the same cave that I intimidated the ogres guarding it to death while trying to threaten them into joining our side, we encountered a goose. Of course, our instinctual reaction was kill it. It's a goose, so it goes down in one. It comes back, and now it has 2 heads. It was a goose hydra. So what I did was I took out the last meat pie I had in my inventory, fed it to the goose, and now the goose was a permanent party member alongside us, and my character was its chosen champion. So we went back to the town, took over, and I quote, ye old Denny's, and turned it into a cult hideout. But because cults were illegal in the city we were in, guess what we decided to do the literal next session? Go on, fucking guess.
Yeah.
If you guessed, take over the guard. Insane guess, but yes, that is exactly what we did. We went to go take over the guard, found out someone had beat us to it, and that someone was an eldritch monster that we banished to the outer planes.
Oh, there's more. You gotta keep going.
Yep, there's more. There's more. So the campaign ended while we were in the.
No, wait, you didn't spend the rest of the cult part.
Oh yeah, to be fair, we kind of turned the whole town into a cult.
Oh, for the goose.
For the goose, the cult of the goose. This was the main thing for the rest of the campaign, that we had a goose cult.
Then you gotta explain the fire part.
Oh,
with the ice.
The fire. Okay, yes. So about 3 of us were immune to fire. So anytime there was a fire attack, I would suggest, hey, I could just have Demeans jump, not Demeans, Ural, my character for that campaign, jump in front of it, take the hit, because he'll be fine. 3/4 of the party were either immune to heat damage or resistant to heat damage. Meanwhile, I was resistant to both ice and fire-based attacks. So when we were dealing with a literal lake monster, I was sitting there thinking this whole time, they know my body is absolute zero, right? I could just touch this lake and flash freeze the whole thing. And the DM made another fatal mistake. We started the campaign with an artifact each. I had the Amulet of Empowering, so any conjuration abilities I used were double damage, which meant if I got a critical, it was quadruple damage. I had Ice Knife from the very beginning of the campaign, meaning by this point, if I got a crit, because I was upcasting Ice Knife at like second and third level, I was
And
able
because you're
to
an
one-shot
assassin.
literally anything if I went fast. Because of sneak attack. And then if I got which gave me advantage, I also would, if just in case, if I had to, because my charisma was my spellcasting modifier, if I fucked it up, I could Silver Tongue in order to re-roll that. Just because. And then I'd use spiked barbs to give them disadvantage. So if they were so when they're making the check to choose to basically determine whether or not they get the side effect of Ice Knife. Funny thing about that, they have to do it with disadvantage. I get advantage, and they're getting hit with hundreds of damage every single time.
And didn't you also get the lucky feat eventually?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Chat, this is why if I ever, for example, if I talked to Ace about this, if Yomi Quinley ever finishes her Shin Megami Tensei or Persona module for tabletop, it's kind of D&D but could be used with like anything. But if she ever finishes it and she release it, I want to run a D&D campaign. But a Persona campaign. But if I do, after what Ace has told us, I am going to be very careful with what I allow the party to do, especially this fucker here.
Yeah, I told that whole group something that whole campaign. Be very fucking careful with your wording around me. If you leave a hole in your wording or you set a precedent, I have kept notes. If it is the precedent we have set in the campaign, oh, I am going to make sure it is adhered to.
Also, I'm actually going to spoil one thing for the campaign, Ace, but you're probably going to say, yeah, that makes sense. It's Persona. Whoever's in the campaign, technically anyone can have the wild card, I think. However, no matter what wild card even if they have wild card within Personas, they're still going to be stuck. They're going to stick to like either one or two type of elements. So like no one can have like basically like they can't have like Zio, they can't have like Bufu, Aggie, all three of them. They only can have two elements at once in either physical or magical, basically. So I'm going to be very careful because I know if I give it a wild card and everything, but literally by this probably like the second dungeon, whatever I plan with it, you'd probably be ready to like one shot the final boss. I know you.
Oh, you very much do.
Yeah. And obviously, Almighty.
What the fuck is up, Kyle?
I'm actually going to do something unique with you, Almighty. I'm going to make it so Almighty skills or spells could only be unlocked like progression. Like you'd actually have to like do based on you know how like DMs in D&D can give like prestige or something, like special blessings to a player. Basically, if someone wants to, in the campaign I want to run, if someone wants to get an Almighty spell, I'm not going to be an asshole. I'm not going to have a villain that's only weakness is Almighty. I'm not going to do that shit, but obviously Almighty's going to be strong, but yeah, I'm going to make it so if someone wants to unlock an Almighty spell, they gotta really, really impress me with something. That also means that technically someone could earn a low-level Almighty spell early if they basically do something that like really, really impressed me as the DM, like either story-wise or gameplay-wise.
Wait, is this level? Wait, am I already like nearly done with this level? Jesus. Also, I'm still pissed off about the fact they don't have the Zaku spelled correctly in this. Because I mentioned this last time these fuckers appeared. In this timeline, Zaku is an acronym. And it's not being
Also,
displayed as an acronym.
Ace, I don't know if this is good or bad. I put up a portal and there's a zombie pigman just roaming around my berry bush or berry forest.
Oh, just don't pick a fight with him. Fine.
Okay. Wait. I have an idea. I got some fen posts. I got some name tags. I'm keeping this fucker as a pet.
Make sure he has shade though. He is still an undead.
Oh yeah,
type.
I know. Oh no, he's he's in the sun right now. That's the thing.
Oh, does he have a helmet?
No. Apparently, zombie pigmen don't like burn like zombies do.
Ah, okay. Oh
yeah,
wait, yeah, because they're from hell.
Yeah.
They're from Michigan.
Yeah, hell, Michigan. Let's see, where did I put this? Oh, I discovered I gotta make an anvil for the name tag.
There you go. Enemy eliminated.
Wait, where are my name? There we go.
What the fuck? That mission was short as hell. What the fuck? Compared to the hell I just got put through thanks to the fucking destroy gun, I'm actually a bit disappointed. Is it weird that I'm disappointed about that?
I can't put a lead on his piglin.
I didn't even get a mobile suit for that. He's one of, if not the easiest level in this game I've played so far. Got double S. I didn't even get a mobile suit. All right,
okay,
time for level 10. And don't forget, chat, I do in fact have my guide up. So I do know when the next mobile suit I want to give a shit about pops up. Fun fact, in this path, there's only like 2 levels we give a shit about. So all I need to do is make sure the Archangel doesn't get destroyed.
Okay, I got him in a cage. Now I just gotta put a cover over it. He said, I love how like it's this force and server and I've already got a pet zombie.
Phase 10, Nightmare. Archangel from Rosme, deploying. Defense target confirmed. All I gotta do is one of 2 things. Make sure the Archangel isn't shot down, or kill everything. Luckily, the biggest threat here are the Barbies, because you really think I'm scared of fucking Baku. At this point in the game. If I'm scared of a Baku, which was the most dangerous thing back in the first section of the game, then y'all are on some shit. New enemy unit, the Minerva.
Well, at least it's not the Monado.
Don't worry, I can just currently under orders from HQ to destroy your ship. About that,
hey,
I've
can I say a favor from your chat?
destroyed. What?
Hey, chat. What should I want you guys to decide. What should I name the zombie piglin that I'm keeping as a pet? First person to speak up in chat, I'm going to name it that.
I would say I feel like this is a terrible idea, but this is my community, not some of our other friends.
Yeah. Don't worry, Alice isn't here.
Exactly. If it were Alice, I'd be concerned.
Okay, Lily says David, so David is the name.
David the Piglin.
Hey, Dave!
I keep forgetting I have to set orders for companion. I'm so used to doing free mission now.
Oh, god, my ammo's on this side. I put my ammo outside, that's why I don't accidentally crush myself if I'm cleaning out my basement. Yeah.
Hello. Oh.
And there I go. I got David's name. Oh, it's like, let me go to sleep so he doesn't die. Oh, damn it, monsters nearby.
Oh, great. Shin's here. Why is he here? All right,
Why there are
special
six?
attack.
I have a question, Ace. Why are there 6 pedals when there are only 4 directions?
What?
Why are there only 6 pedals when there are 4 directions?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make fun of Little Karibo real quick because like I've been wanting to say this for a while. Not even
Yep.
before some of the shit he got into. So I'm not gonna bring that up here. I'm not a drama tuber. I
Nope.
actually have standards with what I make.
Yep.
But I feel like when he does his best work is when he's not in his own projects. Here's two examples.
Like a bridge? I was gonna say
Dragon Ball
ZBZ
Dragon Ball
abridged.
Z abridged with Frieza. And
Yeah.
to reign of magical expertise as the man, the myth, the legend himself, Nylok, Dragon of the Cold Steel.
Yeah. Also, the reason Ace brought that up, chat, was I think was it yesterday at the MD or was it the day before? I was basically scrolling through YouTube. I'm just scrolling through YouTube at my feed. It says, oh, level 80. Oh no, episode 87 on Yu-Gi-Oh! Braids. I'm like, meh. Just scroll past it. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, to be fair, it fucking fell off.
Well, then he also burned a lot of goodwill with people.
Whenever I'm looking at things like an abridged series, I don't look at that as a matter of like accounting for the stuff that goes on behind the scenes. I look at the product.
True.
I don't look at the end result of things like that.
Well, that's like the early episodes were good. The problem was he was putting more stuff based on like his personal opinions in there, and that's what was ruining the product.
Because funnily enough, I actually think the problem with the product is he's still trying to cling to how the internet used to be, which doesn't work. I get it; it's an abridged series. It's a parody, but the thing with parody is the parody only works when it's more interesting. When it's more interesting or more comedic than the original. It isn't anymore. At this point, the best joke you can make about it is that it's just a worse version of the original.
I will say, honestly, with the last few episodes I've seen of the British series that I watched, the only joke that I could actually outright say I could laugh at was when at the start of the Kaiba Grand Prix arc, he's currently on, which was the last arc of the anime before Pharaoh's Memories, when Kaiba comes out and he's like, I'm announcing the Kaiba NFT, and then everyone's booing. He's like, Moko, wait, what the hell? He says it's good. That's it, everyone. I'm announcing we're no longer doing the Kaiba NFT. And then everyone's cheering. He goes, there we go. Kaiba won. Everyone loves so Kaiba. Basically, that's the only joke I could really laugh at, where basically Kaiba was stupid enough to believe that, and then when he realized no one liked it, he switched course and he pats himself on the back. That was really the only joke in the Kaiba Grand Prix I could actually laugh at.
The funny thing is, I guarantee you, most of the misconceptions about Kaiba only exist because of the abridged.
Yeah. Like the whole screw the rules, I have money thing.
Yeah, like, that is an abridged only thing. He actually does have some fucking morals. It's also why I prefer to bring up the Japanese dub rather than the English. Because that has one of my favorite moments.
I was gonna say, I will say this.
If you think I'm getting sidetracked because, like, oh, I'm playing a Gundam game, probably talking about Gundam, trust me, I don't really think I have much to comment, and I can't say anything story-wise because I don't fucking know what's going on. I've never watched Gundam Seed.
Yeah. Besides, me and Ace are both fans of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, like, at least this gives me something I can talk about and actually have some knowledge on.
And I will give this one bit of credit to Lil Karibo that I don't know if it was. I know it was based on the show, but I think it was also Konami did this probably because of the popularity bridge. But I remember, I think it was the Kaiba collection or whatever that came out, the one I told you that I had the boxes where that had like the crush card stuff. They had Joey cards in there, and they were actually the vanilla monsters for Joey actually were described like Joey himself in the show was like
Yep.
for them saying like this here. But even though that was from the dub, it was more popularized. It like people just didn't care about that. But I want to say I'll give it the credit to Martin because like him with Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge kind of bring back the whole Brooklyn Joey. That did kind of bring that back, and that was around the time. So I think Konami's like, hey, this is because we had this in the American dub, and because this guy is making it popular again, while we cash in. So I will give him credit for that at least. He did basically give us those Joey cards. Like, you gotta give credit where credit's due. That's one thing about me.
Yeah, which... Meanwhile, I will quickly mention, I'm not sure which level I want to do here. I'm probably going to do Unyielding Cavalry, because
does it matter which one you do, or does it lock you out of
You'll
anything?
need to do both. You have to do
Okay.
both either way, so it's just a matter of which one. I'll do Unyielding Cavalry, because it's just a mock battle level. And this
Okay.
one... And knowing how this went last time we had a level that was a mock battle, we got ambushed. Beginning the test.
Hey, Ace, I thought of something. Do you have your schedule for next week made?
I do not.
Perhaps maybe next week we could do Dokapon.
Maybe.
I just don't know. I just know between Tuesday and Friday it's going to be up in the air because my favorite cousin, she actually says she's coming in the visit because she was going to buy some Miku figures for me. And she only said between Tuesday and Friday. She didn't specify what dates, so I won't know what time she's coming. That's the only thing.
Well, that
Or what day I mean.
quite literally makes it very easy to figure out which one. Because that, assuming I only stream on the 3 days, that only leaves... That actually scratches out one day. Now it scratches out the Wednesday stream.
Okay.
Because my other 2 days are Monday and Saturday.
But yeah, she was at she basically texted me saying like, "Do you have any Miku figures you would be willing to sell?" And I go, "I have a few, but I don't mind selling them because that way I can clear space." So it's usually my room. I basically still have to get the plushie hammock up so I can put the plushies in there so I can actually put my Hololive figures on display. But I told her like, I go, these ones I haven't. She goes, "How much would you want them?" And I looked online, I'm like, well, this one, the 3 she asked for, she goes, "How much are those?" I'm like, well, this one's about 25 online, and these two are about at least 75. So how about $25 each? She goes, "Wait, you're giving me that hookup?" And I'm like, listen, I paid nothing for these figures. I won them for free. Plus, you're helping me get room space on my shelves because I have no space at the moment for any of my figures I want to keep. This is actually helping me more. It's helping you. So yeah. And also, like I said,
Okay.
some of the Mikos some of the Mikos are older, but yeah.
Oh, lovely, the warning text. Oh, fuck! Okay, those are dumb troopers. This'll finish it! Ow!
Ace?
Jesus Christ! My
Ace?
fucking hell!
I have a question. Do you guys say, "Oh fuck, those are Dom troopers"?
Yes!
Aren't Doms basically the kind of the equivalent of like Leos?
Haha, no!
Or am I thinking of ones from the 8th MS team?
You might be thinking of 8th MS team. Doms?
Okay, because I thought Doms
were what replaced the Zaku.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so basically just a little upgrade cannon fodder, basically.
No.
No?
I wish to point out, so they were made at a time where they were making where they needed new mobile suits, and upgradability was incredibly important because lack of resources in Xeon. And this is something I can talk about while still playing the game. Jesus Christ, my health!
Damn. Basically, for me, I just consider any mobile suit that's mass-produced and like used by basically just like generic no-name soldiers in mass numbers. I consider those like cannon fodder.
Yeah, the thing with the Dom is by that point, what mattered most was ease of use for pilots.
Yeah.
As most of Xeon's skilled pilots died. either during the early phase of the 1 year war or during the 1 week war prior to it.
Wait, 1 week war?
Yes. Okay, I
Also, you wanna know
didn't get a mobile suit from that one.
What's it? You want to know something? You want to know something funny about this? Is actually Fallout, but this is actually like not 76, but it's just Fallout in general lore. You know how like in the lore, when the bombs dropped in Fallout, that was called the Great War.
Yep.
Technically, that Great War, it was just all the nukes launching at once, and it wasn't even a war. Basically, what it was is just, I think it was like just took place in a single hour or 2 hours of all the. Oh no, actually not even all hours. It was just like over quickly, but all the missile silos around the world basically launched their nukes at the same time, no one knowing what the cause is, which is kind of implied in the lore that the Zetas, which are the aliens in the thing, that they kind of influenced it, even though the TV show is claiming Voltec. But anyways, the whole thing is they all launched at once. They call it the Great War, but it literally only lasted like maybe 30 minutes most. So technically it's kind of the shortest war in fictional history.
Which is roughly actually about the same length as the shortest war in human history.
Okay, hold on a second. Wait. No, I contradict. No, the shortest war in history was actually, I believe, the 1 minute war, but that was technically a flash, so that doesn't count.
Okay, so let's go over my. Okay. Let's quickly talk about this war real quick. This was a war that happened in 1896.
Wait, I think I've heard of this one.
This war lasted 38 minutes.
Oh, I've heard of this one, yeah.
Recorded war in history. The Anglo-Zanzibar War. They basically declared war on the UK, realized, okay, we declared war on the UK. And then
I have not seen it yet, Keys.
I have.
I haven't seen it, but I do know what they announced, and I'm like, God damn it, Todd.
Basically,
that's what I'm saying. God damn it, Todd.
I'm saying this simply. There's only like 2 or 3 things in that direct I give a shit about. You know what?
I'll watch it. I'll probably watch it later.
Probably fell under Mikon's radar.
No, I haven't watched it yet. That's the thing.
Mikon, trust me.
I haven't watched it.
You can trust me. If you skipped it, no one would fucking blame you.
Okay, so what is it? What? Oh, Ace, I found out something. You cannot sleep during a blood moon.
Interesting.
Yeah, I keep trying to click it and it's saying won't let me. Good to know.
Oh, okay. So, this episode.
Okay, so what was the thing that fell under my radar?
Because it likely would, because you know, it's surrounded by announcements like the release date for Monster Hunter Stories 3, some game reveals, and happened.
Like I said, I've seen nothing on it except for Fallout 4. That's the only thing I've saw.
Fire segments. Yeah? We're getting another reading on the Switch. Yeah.
But the question is, can we transfer our data?
Yes, I can actually talk. Okay, I do actually know there is data transfer.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, it's technically your stream, not mine. So I don't know if if you let us talk about it or not.
Like, I frankly couldn't care less. Like,
okay, so in that case,
watched it
like
with
I said,
my brother, and neither of us gave a shit. He got so bored. He started playing ZA on my Switch too, mid-direct.
What, to be honest, the only thing I knew was basically Fallout 4, which I found from Yomi, but the only reason I missed it was because I was sleeping. I woke up at 10 o'clock today. Okay, so what were some of the games that they featured? Not in the, like, the ones that... oh yeah, hold on a second. I gotta ask, for the bingo card, was there a shit ton of farming games again?
There was not.
Wow. Is Hell freezing over?
In fact, there wasn't any.
Wow, hell has froze over.
Oh, fuck off, game.
A Nintendo Partner Direct and no farming games. Ace, does this cause another W for 2026?
Well, if we want to be technical, does Dreamlight Valley count?
To counterpoint, who even plays Dreamlight Valley besides Kari?
I was gonna say Kari. Clearly,
I was gonna say besides Kari.
Clearly enough that it's still getting content. Hell, we're even getting a fucking Valentine's update this year.
Okay, so what game? Were there any games that you think would pique my attention?
No.
Obviously, Another Eden does sound interesting, but like, what? And like I said, I'm not buying Skyrim on the Switch 2. I already have it on the Switch 1. Even then,
They
Switch
didn't
1 is
announce
horribly
I was gonna say
optimized.
they didn't announce Skyrim for the Switch One, for the Switch
No,
2.
no. They already had it on Switch 1. It is coming to Switch 2. They've said this in the past already. They said it
Yeah.
before this, but it's Fallout 4 that's coming out. It's like
It wasn't in the partner
wow.
showcase.
No,
The
it was
game
at the
wasn't
end. I
there.
heard. What Fallout 4?
No.
No. Lily.
Mikon,
Ditto
I'm
game
reading
was the
chat.
official one.
The
Oh, yeah, I'm
Ditto
sorry,
game
Lily.
1 won't be there. It's a partner showcase.
Yeah,
2,
that's us answering Lily.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, the partner showcase is things like EA, Ubisoft. What's high? They're going to make games.
Basically,
indie companies, stuff like that. Actually, wait, don't the indie games do their own direct for Nintendo? It's like there's the
yes,
partner
they do.
showcase, and Nintendo direct,
That's
and the
what
indie direct,
Indie
and the
World
Pokemon.
is.
Yeah, so this is like the big partners, like for example, Bethesda, EA.
How about let me do
those
the
big
explaining
companies.
here, so you don't make
Okay,
yourself
you
look
do-
even
yeah.
more like a fucking dumbass?
I mean, that's not hard to do for me.
Exactly. Basically, the Ditto one wouldn't be there. It's that would be in a main Nintendo Direct, not a partner showcase, not an indie world, and it wouldn't be in a it would likely be in the Pokemon Presents, even because that's why we get the Pokemon news. I would say word on the street is we're getting another one, but considering how close it is to Pokemon Day, that's not word on the street. That's just using a brain.
I think I sent you something, but it's all speculations. It's basically speculations on basically a trademark that was filed.
I'm having a resort to fucking using this.
I'm just googling to see what was in the direct today.
Basically, a lot of shit. I know a friend of mine is going to be happy about one of the announcements there, but like, I couldn't really care less. I'm not a Resident Evil fan.
Okay.
The closest you'll get is me being a fan of Leon. But that's just me liking his design. Than him being the only Leon in media I can actually tolerate.
Well, there's the Bomberman collection. I would say that's good. I'm not a fan of the Bombermans, but if it was Bomberman 64, that would have been fun.
It isn't.
Okay. Ugh, it's the anniversary edition to a Fallout. Ugh. Wait, they still made Indiana Jones Great Struggle? I thought they canceled that shit.
No. The anniversary edition of Fallout 4 includes all the fucking Creation Club shit.
Okay, hold on a sec. I gotta ask this question. I have to ask, Ace, you would know answer this from a texture standpoint. If Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered cannot run on my PC, how the fuck can it run on the Switch 2?
Because your PC is a potato.
Fair enough.
Last time I checked, your PC is not capable
Okay,
of
hold on a sec. Wait, I see a
Unreal
good game.
5.
I see a good game. Digimon Story Time Stranger. I heard that. I've seen people play it. That's actually a good one.
If you're playing it and you haven't played the previous game, why are you playing it? Play
Oh, no, I'm just saying, that's a
Cyber
good
Sleuth
one.
first.
I have Cyber Sleuth.
Yeah,
I have
finish
Cyber Sleuth both
Sleuth
and Hacker
then play
Story.
Time Stranger.
And also, I see something Kari would like Monster Hunter Stories 3.
I mentioned that.
Oh, by the way, did you ever get my DM that I mentioned about that amiibo? You never actually answered that.
Trying to focus in a fight.
Okay.
You know, combat-based game stream.
No worries.
Remember the kind of stream you're in.
Okay.
Jane, could you fuck off? It cannot be hard to just goddamn go down. And I need to take out the other one as well. Oh, fuck's sake. I gotta speed over there. Because Othron is not exactly looking the best on health.
How is this guy so strong, Ace? Oh, wait, Legend?
That's the Legend Gundam, yep.
Ah. Yeah, how much damage do it lives up to its name? And there's no healing in this game?
No. Pretty much any damage you take, yeah, just expect that to be there until you redeploy. Good.
Oh, fuck.
Good. Okay, he got the fuck out. I didn't need to kill him. I didn't need to kill the Legend. I just needed to stall.
Yeah, basically it wasn't defeat the enemy, it was objective. Survive.
It was make sure the defense target got the fuck out of there. Oh, I got
Yeah.
Warfield's Marasime. I'm gonna make
Yeah.
fun of this fucking thing real quick because honestly, let's. It's been a while, so I got to make fun of a fucking mobile suit. Jesus Christ, this is ugly as sin. I ain't normally
Oh
this
god.
harsh to a mobile suit.
Ace. I'm looking at that. That looks like one of the when we were playing Gundam Breaker 4 and I basically wanted to see if I could make the most ugly looking Gundam. This thing tops what I did.
Yeah.
And I was purposely trying to make it ugly.
This is Andrew Warfield's personal colors, by the way.
Ugh.
This is a character's personal scheme. Hopefully it plays better than it fucking looks. Oh, also, I'm going to teach you all a nice little trick I'd be using to farm off stream. I'm going to load into the mission phase shift down. Going to put Mikan in Morgan's Exus. This is one of my favorite mobile suits in the game for grinding. Doesn't look like much, does it? Hell, it only has a Mao M3 dual linear gun and gun barrels. Basically, it sounds like I put Mikan in a piece of shit. No.
I mean, why are you not? It's me.
Yeah, about that. The Exus is actually insane.
Is it war crime time?
It's war crime time.
Actually, I like that phrase. It's war crime time.
By the way, all those beams you're seeing right there, that's just Mikan. That's just Mikan in the Exus. That's just the Exus existing.
Ace, I just thought of something. If you ever start making merch, like saying like actual merch, not like obviously not like a sponsored one, but like if you did like Spring or something, you should totally make a shirt that says "It's war crime time," and just have like a generic, not a Gundam, but like just a generic mobile suit and behind it, like the text.
Oh, is that the Blitz over there? Hey, Blitz Gundam! It's been a while since I've gotten to kick the shit out of you.
How many times must I teach you this lesson, old man?
Nicole Amafe, pilot of the Blitz.
Excuse me.
And unfortunately, it's a shame this isn't canon, because that would have dealt with the Blitz way earlier than it was dealt with in canon. Warning! Roll a crew in the Versailles. I'm gonna go blow up the fucking Aegis real quick. Because your objective in this mission is, again, just defend the objective. Make sure the Archangel doesn't go down. But, like, all I really need to do is, at this point, blow up the Versailles. Is that your best? You dare attack me? Oh, hey, Isaac. I didn't realize you hadn't shown up yet. Isaac in the Dual Gundam, which would later become upgraded into the Blue Dual.
Okay, that sounded you said blue. When you said Blue Dual, it sounded like blue, like a blue poodle. I'm like, that's oh god.
Trust me, I wouldn't be surprised if that was actually a thing. Attack target destroyed. Yeah, there you go. Mission successful. Basically, every time you complete a free mission, you actually do get a nice little bonus of a bit of a nice little handful of global points. But yeah, no, the gun barrels are way less of a joke than, honestly, like, they're less of a joke than they look like. I would say less of a joke than how the Murasame looks like, but that is a bar so low it is in hell. All right. Transport vehicle rescue mission. Kill everything. Make sure a ship isn't sunk. Okay. Just remember, chat. Canon with 2 O's is what actually happens in a story. Canon with 3 O's is something that is typically used on things like a ship, though they both sink ships.
But what about a big O?
Think about it.
I know what you said.
Oh, am I dealing with a fucking Phantom Pain unit?
What?
They're using dark daggers, which are primarily used by Phantom Pain.
Oh, okay. When you said Phantom Pain, for some reason I was thinking of. I was like, wait,
were you thinking of Metal Gear 5?
Yeah, I was gonna say, does it have a crossover? Because I know Bandai has done that with Konami 4.
Oh fuck! Damn, this ship is really fucking weak. Oh, that's why it's a standard ship. Like it's a standard Nelson class ship. This is not going to be fun to defend. Ah, Space Canada. Okay. Okay, I'm going to talk about Missing Link for once. And specifically, the Hyper Animosity Detect Estimate System, or Hades. Unlike the exam system, which requires a new type soul to function, the Hades system instead overclocks the brain of the pilot's neurotransmission to match the reflexes of a new type. Because of this, pilots needed to be enhanced to handle the Hades system in order to combat the side effects. Though the procedures have their own side effects, like loss of memory, shortened lifespan, inability to digest food, etc.
Wait, do you say inability to digest food?
Yes. Hades can also take over the mobile suit's control if it deems necessary, and just like the exam system, the sensors will glow red with an addition of vents glowing orange due to forced venting of gas. Hades can also assist in the operation of weaponry like incoms, subarms, and subarms sometimes, with a few mobile suits that have these and even some upgraded versions. I'll mostly go over the ones that go over the Hades system first, and then I'll go over its upgrades. The only mobile suits known for using the Hades system is the RX-ATPR Pale Rider, the PR-2 Pale Rider Cavalry, and the AMX-018, the Toads Ritter. With the 3 advancements to the system being the Zeus, used in the White Rider, the Themis system, used in the Black Rider, which was somewhat used in the Pale Rider Cavalry, and the
Okay, when you're talking about riders, it sounds
Rider.
a lot. Okay, so yeah, it is based on the 4 Horsemen. Okay.
Yes. And worth mentioning, the Zeus additional system, basically these are used to fine-tune it, with the Zeus system being used for the Mega Beam Launcher on the White Rider's Shekinah. The Themis system is basically a simplified version of the Hades system. The Ares system is activated via voice command, increasing the performance of the suit up by 50% for 5 minutes, but it puts a huge strain on the pilot. And if the pilot's heart is to stop while the Ares system is activated, the Rimva system will activate to shock resuscitate the pilot.
Ace,
It
I
is
have
a
to say
system that won't let the pilot die.
I have to say it. And then along came Zeus.
Literally Protocol 3. Protect the pilot.
Oh, damn.
If the pilot were to die, the Ares system is programmed to revive them.
So you're basically saying that the pilots that died, the system base goes, I ain't hear no bell?
Yes.
Damn.
You better not hold
That's
this
rough.
against me.
In the words of Zuko, that's rough, buddy.
Yeah, honestly. Imagine losing a fucking fight with a mobile suit with this with that system. Thinking, well, at least I died a valiant death. Only for the mobile suit to turn around and go, I didn't fucking
Uno
say you were dead
reverse.
yet. I
It
didn't
Uno
give
reverses
you
you.
permission to die. Oh yeah, this is definitely Phantom Pain. Those are slaughter daggers. I'm actually a little annoyed the Slaughter can't swap what striker pack it uses in this. I actually do want to talk about some stuff to do with this game, though I'll get to that. When this level finishes, I'll talk about it, because plus I've been waiting for an excuse to talk about it with this game. And let's be honest with ourselves here, I probably could make it a segment whenever during streaming games, especially in segments where I don't really know what the fuck to talk about.
I mean, if you ever need some conversation, I can think of something.
Yeah, only downside is whenever I'm in a situation like my defense, like the thing I need to be defending is very badly banged up.
Like I said, once you need a conversation, to help me, because I have a few I can think of.
Game, can this level please end? Oh, please tell me it says successful and not continuing. Yes!
Yay!
Okay, level's fucking over. What rank did I get? How was that an S? The transport vessel was almost fucking blown off. I know I shouldn't.
But they lived.
Look, I know I shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth, but what is that bullshit?
And I'll walk it off.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly mention this. Again, I don't know when I'm ever gonna get to mention this with this game, so I'm using this as an example. Let's talk about the unused units in this game, as some units actually didn't make the cuts. Very few mobile suits didn't make the cut, with the Abyss mobile armor mode not being used. Luna Maria's custom Zaku warrior didn't make it in. Same with the base Zaku warrior. It's actually not playable. Izak Jules custom Zaku Phantom isn't playable. Same with the base Zaku Phantom. Reza Burrell's custom, Darker Earthman's, and the base Strike Rouge without a striker pack. Same for the Strike E and the Slaughter Dagger without a pack on. Which is actually really weird. I don't know why, but that is the case. I know you say you have a Xeon War Crime. No. There is a reason I'm not having three of us here and three of us in call with this game. It's chaotic enough already.
I'm being quiet, so I'm not doing too crazy.
How OP I myself am at this point is kind of subjective, considering I'm being denied access to my stuff from the first half of the game, which would be actually making this like not such a panic fest. Like, most of my panic is coming from the fact that I don't have my strong units. And oh, lovely. 2 quests in a row are defense missions. The transport vessel rescue mission. Oh wait, no, 3, because Thunder in the Dark was a defense mission. Transport vessel rescue mission, and now Kira of the Sky. 3 in a row.
Kira of the Sky with war crimes.
Lovely.
Honestly, I
Base
thought the
40.
game crashed for a minute, but no, it was just a loading screen.
That's just a loading screen.
Yeah, it freaked me out for a minute. I thought that was your desktop.
No. The loading screen shows a random character. I will talk about something else next time. I either pause the game because of a space scanner redeem or so, or just generally when I complete the level, whichever comes first.
Gotcha.
Okay. This one's pretty manageable. I have to defend the Eternal, yes, but the Eternal has far better stats than the fucking ship from the last Why can't I move? There we go. I was stunned for a second. I didn't know this game had that.
You say it's stunning. I'm not apologizing.
Okay. So I'll quickly bring this up before I get to the Space Canada, because honestly, I just find this funny. There are character names in this game that are misspells. Not very many of them, but there are misspellings. Such as Neo Roanoke, which is written as Lornoke. Gilbert Durandal is spelled as Dullendal. Cloth Brewer is misspelled as Crop Brewer. Andrew Waltzfeld was misspelled as Waldfeld. Kuno was misspelled as Kano. Lucas got a C changed to a K, though to be fair, I can understand how that mistake was made. Mikhail Coast, however, which was changed to Mihail. What? Rudolph, also, Rudolph Wittgenstein, I can make sense because it's pronounced the same either way, so just like with Lucas, I let that one slide. Because technically, yeah, same shit. Okay, and the Space Canada, you want me to talk about the Psycho Zaku from Thunderbolt? Okay, let's talk about this. The MS-06R, Zaku 2 High Mobility Type Reuse P device, aka the Psycho Zaku. This appeared in Gundam Thunderbolt, pirated by Daryl Lawrence. And there is a reason this was specifically requested for me to talk about. Let's go over a few things. This is a mobile suit operated by the Xeon Living Dead division with the Reuse Psycho device, a next-gen operating system with the potential to operate a mobile suit's limbs through the drive system via thought. And even individuals with basically fuck all piloting system, like piloting control, like training or anything, yeah, no, they can master it very easily thanks to this system. An example being Daryl Lawrence himself, who is only an ensign.
Did you say ensign?
Yes, he is an ensign.
Is that a type of person, or you mean like rank. Literally he said... Oh, okay, I was gonna say, because when you're saying ensign,
yep.
like, how?
His rank is ensign.
Oh, ensign! I thought you said enzyme. I was gonna say, we're getting molecular levels now?
His mission is to snipe from ultra long ranges. Someone forgot to tell Daryl this.
What'd he do?
Okay, let's go over his weapons to explain what he did. This thing has a shoulder shield because it is still a Zaku. It has the standard 120mm machine gun, a 280mm Zaku bazooka, a 360mm giant bazooka, which was meant for use by the Dom. It's the Dom's bazooka, for all intents and purposes. It has a single-use projectile weapon, basically a Stompfaust, which has 3 of them on the lower rocket booster of the Psycho device. It has a Heat Hawk and the Rick Dom's beam bazooka. It has 2 bazookas just cause fuck you. Has 2 sub arms, a rocket booster, Which, I like how I misunderstood this at one point, because the rocket booster is shaped like a fucking colony.
What? Not even gonna question. I'm not even gonna question that one.
It's
Continue.
Thunderbolt. Don't. This is a mobile suit that was able to go toe-to-toe with the Gundam and live. Not just a regular, technically 3 bazookas. Yes, not just any old Gundam. It went up against the Thunderbolt version of the full armor. It took on the full armor Gundam and lived. How do I know this? Because this thing got upgraded to the Psycho Zaku Mark II.
Ace, I have to ask. The pilot that was controlling this, what did he have like? Did he know? I have to make a joke. Did he have certain information on a certain president in the 90s? I have to make the joke.
I have no fucking clue what he knew.
The fact that he's doing this, that he's doing such like game-ending stuff.
The fact that he's able to, the fact that he went toe to toe against the full armor and lived.
What's up, DM me something?
Should kind of tell you enough. I'm convinced this fucker was doing it for love of the game. I'm gonna be blunt
I sent
with
you a DM.
Probably, honestly. You can say it, I don't give a fuck.
Okay, chat, I asked Ace, is this guy trying to get Clinton? Like, did this guy have information on the Clintons that this is why he's doing this stupid shit, going up against a Gundam?
Like, I'm convinced either he has a death wish or it's love of the... Do we have to talk about them having all their limbs cut off to Alaya Vignana this shit? I didn't know that. Because, that's not on the page I have up for it. But fuck's sake, that's actually kind of insane.
What's Alavajana?
He misspelled it. Alaya Vignana is the system in IBO that's used to control mobile suits.
I gotcha.
I usually recommend calling it the Alina system for simplicity's sake.
I want to say it was a name for Austin Powers, but yeah, fuck it, I'll say it. You can mispronounce it as a lot of vagina, which was a character from the first Austin Powers.
I wouldn't know.
Oh, I gotta show you. Actually, I gotta show you Austin Powers too.
Mikan, there is a very long list at this point of things you need to show me. The pilot had one usable limb after an accident.
Ace, there's just one phrase in a scene from Austin Powers 2 that I think you were like, fuck it, I'm in. The line is, "Why won't you die?"
Is that not just how I am on streams? Like every time I'm
okay. So basically, what happens is what's the first one? No, what's it? Yeah, it's the second movie. It's in. I want to say, it was the second movie. So what happened was, he's basically trying to. He's at the club, and there's a woman that's sneaking up on him, and like, no. It was actually the first one. They actually referenced the second one, but like, there's a woman that's trying to flirt with him. She's actually an assassin. While she's flirting him, he sees in the reflection eye the guy pulling the dagger. He pulls her in front of him. The dagger goes back. She goes, "Kill Austin Powers." Then the guy pulls out a machine gun. Goes, "Get the machine gun." Then he pulls the machine gun. He grabs her. He starts shooting her, and here's a shield. That's like, "You stop Bazooka."
Are you ready?
What's up? Like I'm
Terry
watching.
Yamato, freedom, taking off. This is the strike freedom. When in doubt, beam spam mode.
What is that? Oh, that's a ship.
Yeah.
Okay, what I was gonna say was, so basically the guy shoots her with a machine gun. Austin uses a shield. Then she's like, "You stop Bazooka." He pulls out the rocket launcher. He grabs her. She gets shot with it. Like, Austin and her go fly out the window. She goes, "You'll never. We'll both die from the fall power." So he grabs her, uses her use her as the like cushion when he falls. He lands on her. They both land on the ground. She goes, "You'll never win, Power." She's already been stabbed, shot with a machine gun, shot with a bazooka, fallen out a window, and fallen into a platform. He's like, "Why won't you die?"
I'm gonna bear back real quick.
Okay.
Mikan, you entertain them while I'm gone.
Hello, chat. So let's see. Well, since Ace went on about his story earlier about D&D, while Ace went on, I'll tell you my funniest story with D&D. So, chat, this is the story what me and the group I was in at the time called quote hashtag massacre at Steelforge. So what happened was we were basically in my dwarf bard was my character Rayloff Fireforge, and basically to explain him, he's basically Leroy Jenkins on steroids because he's not chaotic. He's not chaotic good, chaotic whatever. He's chaotic stupid. The man, we have actually said that canonically, the guy is drinking so much alcohol in his life that if he were to be bitten by a vampire, the vampire would either become A, contact drunk, or B, die of alcohol poisoning. But I digress. We were in Rayloff's hometown, and it turns out like his brother had taken over the town, kicked his father and his sister out of their mansion, and had trapped the workers in the mines. So we were doing investigating, trying to figure out what's going on. And we found out there was a factory that was being built that they were being built. They had some guard stations. They were scouting it, and apparently the night before, the session before, out of play, like independent thing, like I believe the paladin, the paladin and the assassin. They basically took out some of the guards in another spot. So we're basically scouting them from a hill, and it's all this silk, it's dwarfs. But so Rayloff decides to do disguise self, goes down to the dwarfs or the guards and asks him what's going on. It's like, hey, what's going on? And they're like, you're not one of us. Get the hell out of here. She walks away. We had the assassin sneak up to try to see what they're talking about. Turns out the guards stationed outside the factory were panicking because the guards at the mansion were killed, which was the guards on my character's brother's payroll. And the only guards left in town were the ones at the factory and then the ones at the West Gate, which the ones at the West Gate were still loyal to Rayloff's family, like his father. So they're panicking. So when the assassin tells us this, the gears start turning to Rayloff's head. He goes, okay, let's do this. He runs down the hill, and the syringe is like, oh god damn it, someone stop Rayloff. So our fire goes to stop me. He fails to save and thus trips in the snow. Rayloff runs into the middle of like all the guards, and I think there's like 12 of them, and he just goes, let's get ready to rumble, and casts Thunder Wave, like knocking them all back doing damage. And they're like, oh god damn it. And the DM goes, okay, do a surprise round, everyone, because we caught them off guard. Remember, there were 12 guards. By the end of the surprise round, there were 2. So one of them basically, like, the last two, one of them books it, and the other one, like, basically gets his head cut off, and, like, his head goes landing by the assassin, which was basically a running joke. Every time someone got their head cut off, like, it would end by the assassin. The last one, guard, he's running, and he runs into this, druid that, like, this druid berserk, or barbarian guy that's like, And he's like, this looks up and this pass out because the guy's tall. So we go into the factory. We find like the big drill machine has been disabled, and there's a hole going down into the mines. We decide to go down, but one of us goes. One of us said like, let's drop a torch to see how deep it is before we go down. So we drop a torch. Our dumbass wizard, he goes, hey, what if there's a gas leak? So our DM goes, you know what? Everyone, roll endurance. He rolls dice. Goes, everyone make a dexterity save. So everyone basically jumps out of the windows of the building, jumps out. I hide under the drill head. The gas in the cave gets hit by the torch, blows up half the town. None of us are injured, by the way, but the drill head of the mine machine I was under goes flying in the air. As we look at the rubble, we find the corpse of the bard from Rayloff's college days that was supposed to be the boss, and his pet Basilisk dead. Then 2 days later, in game, basically Rayloff and his family are going to be executed in front of the town because we had to surrender to his brother. And during that, Rayloff does the whole like, this is the last chance, free us or die. His brother goes, you're no you have no place to make excuses. So he tries to gag me, but before I was gagged, I was walking up to surrender, and like I was casting Fetterfall under my breath on me, my character's father, my character's sister. So the hanging thing goes under. We drop it. We're dropping slow, and then the rope snapped because apparently, our barbarian the night before had also messed with the ropes to be safe. So we start fight. They start fighting the guards. Me and the fighter are basically fighting my character's brother. The guards from the Westgate come to help us back up. So we're fighting. Basically, me and the fighter are missing all of our hits on my character's brother, but he's also missing the hits on us. Finally, we got a few damage to him. He's like, dude, kill me. And I'm like, unlike you, I'm not the son of a bitch that kills my family. Then the DM tells me and the fighter, like, he goes, roll a deck saving throw. We both nail it, and we back up. As we jump back, the drill head that was sent airborne 2 days prior finally lands on my character's brother, crushing him. Basically, the explosion was so damn big, it blew up half the town and sent the drill head terminal velocity into the air that took 2 days to land. And the whole time, my character's sister, who's a bard, or not bard, she's a cleric, but like she had a harp, and this other bard character that was a DM NPC, they were basically playing the song "Hopes and Dreams," which every turn of combat we were all getting Druid bardic inspiration. So that was the story of Massacre at Steelforge. It was just crazy. Hello, Ace.
Hello.
Yeah. Ace, you basically made a DM quit. I blew up half a town.
Yeah, but while there may have been a massacre at Steelforge, don't forget you can always go to Stoneforge Technology and use code IMPOTEEN for 10% off at checkout.
Nice. Yeah, I would love to play. I would love to play more Rayloff. I think I saw his character sheet too. I would love to play
Andrew and his Gaia Gundam. Speaking of mobile suits, we actually have a level that has some mobile suits we give a shit about around here. So we need to get the rewards from level 16.
Oh, by the way, chat, I knew Ace was back. I was just finishing the story. Yeah, I think Rayloff got up to level 10 in that campaign.
Oh no, Kibo was absolutely considering telling you.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I mean I literally had the window. I saw you pop up. I still wanted to finish the story.
I mean, that's Kibo. That's not me.
No. Kibo was telling me, but I had seen on the screen that you did come back from BRB.
Yeah. All right. Let's give this a fucking try.
Like I said, there's one thing I do want to do for if I ever do a campaign. The problem is I can't run it because I want to play in it. But
I want to quick aside real quick because we're going to be able to get this mobile suit. I want to quickly mention Edward Harrelson in this timeline. This man is so fucking based. He is not the most based man in this timeline. That honor still goes to Logule, but this is a man who had the balls to steal his Gundam.
I mean, isn't that technically what everyone does? They just steal technology.
Every mobile suit he is known for using. The Strike Dagger, the Raider Full Spec, the F-7D Spearhead. That's not a mobile suit, by the way. That's a fighter jet. The Dual Dagger, and the Sword Calamity Gundam. Unit 2 specifically. This is a man who was mostly using, for all intents and purposes, cannon fodder units. And just casually stole Unit 2 of the Sword Calamity.
Oh my god.
Because that's what happens to a mobile suit in the Cosmic Era.
This man doing the Team Rocket method of getting your mobile suit.
Yeah. Difference is, unlike Team Rocket, he's not blasting off again.
God damn it.
All right, let's try out this Gaia Gundam.
But like I said, there's a campaign I would love to actually if not me hosting it, but someone else hosting it. But like if someone hosts it with just like people that they know like had characters that you're from campaigns that like never finished or their characters maybe died, but like they really loved the characters. Like basic campaign, like basically almost like I think I messaged you, but like instead of doing Jenna, it would just be Rayloff, but just like characters from different universes or D&D universes coming together to one universe, being like Oh, basically,
Oh!
heroes getting second chances. Basically, that's what I mean.
Oh, okay.
What?
Yeah, so they're getting a chance to finish their story.
Exactly. Or just finish their story, or maybe kind of like almost like Old Man Henderson. Basically, the heroes that were like departed too soon, or just like had noble, they were very noble, like being summoned to basically being summoned, almost like a kind of thing like a heroes of all time thing, but like just being
So,
chosen
Fire Emblem
heroes at
Heroes.
the time. I hate to say it, but yeah, but actually a good story.
About that, so Faye actually does have an original story. And is it a good story? Believe it or not, I say this as someone who is not subtle about the fact he doesn't like Fire Emblem. Honestly, I think it actually does have a good story. Ah yes, mission not in jeopardy. Obviously not. We don't hear the fucking countdown.
What inspired me to want to have a campaign like that is literally the Old Man Henderson thing. Remember that the epilogue of the story?
Yes, where he went
something
from
like
being
that.
Henderson to Eli Blazing. So Eli Barnett.
I want something like that, but like, because like I had fun playing Rayoff. He was my favorite character, but like I said, the whole thing was the campaign.
Enough,
like past,
if I win that
campaign ended,
it probably wouldn't be as Yorl. While his story never came to a close, I have already explained away why his story didn't. He was cast away to a different galaxy entirely. Not one of the 9 realms, no, because how it's being handled as each of the 9 realms is just that galaxy's version.
Yeah. Because honestly, I want you to be in the campaign if that someone ever hosts that. Because honestly, I want to see your reaction to the stupid shit Rayloff does.
Oh, trust me. When Yorl rejoined the campaign after a training arc that explained away why he was suddenly like also part warlock, because I was absent for a few sessions because life happened.
Ace, you want to know one of the funniest things about Rayloff that's actually canonical in the story with him, that the DM actually made canonical? Rayloff invented the hoagie.
There was a lot of shit in the campaign I was in that was made canon because of little jokes we've made, but it became a rule that the only person who was able to break the 4th wall in that campaign was Yorl.
Oh no, we didn't break the 4th wall. I'm just saying, like, literally what happened was they were at a bar, and out of character I was looking at when we're not at a bar, we were at a tavern. I was looking at what's on the menu in tavern.
I'm sending you flying.
I was like, wait a minute, you can get a block, you can get a wedge cheese, some meat, and then some whole bread for as much. I'm like, I told like, the amount of hours. Okay. They were like, okay, that's food. I'm like, and I described how I took the bread, like the local bread, put the chunk of meat on there. You got a big chunk of meat. Oh, sorry. Let me try to break every game in a moment. Okay, now can y'all hear me?
I'm back in the fucking building again!
Good question. We'll wait for the delay.
Yep,
okay,
we'll wait.
That didn't get me a mobile suit. Honestly, that's fine. Yeah, he rejoined. There's a delay.
Oh, they can't remember. They gotta wait for you because there's like 2.
Yep.
Okay, so as I was saying, like I said, basically Rayoff, I just said, like, I took the bread, put the meat in there, and I put it on. I was like, ooh, and I think one of the characters was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, and Rayoff's like, "Well, I decided I want to make a sandwich with this." So basically, he made a hoagie, and then we actually when my ex took over the campaign, but that's also where it finished. But during that campaign, we basically also made it so not only the first DM basically made it so Rayoff invented the hoagie. However, during my ex's campaign, we expanded upon that where Rayloff actually has the rights to hoagies and actually basically like licensed the rights to different stores. So technically, we didn't get to finish the campaign, but at the point, he was basically making money from licensing people to sell hoagies in their stores, in taverns.
Oh, I get to talk about this fucking piece of shit. Okay. So my objective this mission is make sure neither of 2 points go down. Yeah. So if you thought defending 1 target wasn't hell, this mission gives you 2. You have to defend
Well,
both
shit.
the Akatsuki Gundam, which I'm gonna take this level as the excuse to talk about this thing, because I wouldn't talk about this thing through Space Canada. That would imply it's actually good at something.
Ace, as soon as you said Akatsuki Gundam, I was going to say Itachi just sneezes.
Pretty much.
Oh, it is that kind of Akatsuki. Okay.
No, the Akatsuki Gundam, I'll put this simply. It was meant to be a mass production mobile suit, but the cost had inflated so much that they went, you know, we can't really justify this if it's like even as like a limited production. But if it's a one of one, they had to break out the excuse of, well, if it's the only one there is. Oh, fuck's sake. Kigali, get the fuck out of there! Why is the AI in this game so goddamn moronic? Thank you.
Because Gundam.
Gary. Funny thing is, I would give the answer of technically Breaker 4 doesn't have this issue, but this is a remaster of this is a remaster. I'm not surprised some of the original flaws made it in.
Ace, this is a dodge. Interesting victory music they're playing right now.
What?
Oh, this is music playing in the game. It
That
sounds
I
like
don't
very
hear.
victorious. Oh, that's right.
Condition change. Enemy eliminated. Yeah, remember, focus on the fact you're on a stream with a game.
No, I'm saying your music, I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
I have the
that isn't
Discord.
victory
Yeah, I'm
music.
saying the Discord. I'm saying it sounds victorious, kinda.
It isn't.
It's like dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, that's just
Or it sounds like-
background music
or-
in this game.
For me, it sounds like not like victory music, but like victorious, like saying like almost like epic kind of adventure kind of music.
Yeah, that's the main thing with Gundam. It always has good music. Whether the story
Even if
or
it's
anything
Gundam
is
Seed.
good.
Like
Yeah,
even if Gundam Seed sucks, it still has good music.
Yeah, Low Gule's theme.
Oh, I was gonna say like Ash Like Snow.
That's Double O.
Oh.
That's Double O, not Seed. That's Double O's second opening.
To be fair, does anyone care about good Double O?
Me. It's actually one of the better timelines. It's actually also one of the more popular ones. So please, learn your shit, boss. No one gives a shit about Seed. Same thing with UC. No one really cares because there's too much.
Ace, I don't think even the creators of Seed care about Seed.
The only reason they keep making it is because money. Mission continuing.
It's like, yeah, even Bandai doesn't care. They only care about like, it's like if this wasn't making money, we would trash this shit or retcon it.
And with UC, they sadly can't. Okay, enemy eliminated. Lovely, so just blow up everything.
Also, I believe the reason why I will say it's like, I think the reason why Gundam Wing and G Gundam are so popular in America, or so iconic, I'd say, because that was America's first taste of Gundam outside of if you literally. Because I would say you guys, people have it easy nowadays where it's anime is more accessible. Because Gaijin actually mentioned this on Twitter, but I think he mentioned it on his Twitter too. But back in the 90s, until Toonami came out, what?
Common
I'm saying
etiquette.
back. I'm sorry. Oh no, I'm
Unle-
dismissing because
I know, Mikan.
Okay, sorry.
Common etiquette. If
And
it's not brought up by
okay.
the streamer, don't.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about the subject. Back in the 90s, the only
my
way to get
God.
anime out. No, I'm telling you, this relay the Gundam. This relay the Gundam. I'm saying the reason why Gundam Wing is so popular among anime fans in America is because in the 90s, before we had access to like Toonami or stuff like that, the only way to actually get anime was literally like, I would say it was like basically either Mexican TV or going to like a random like Chinatown and like Chicago or something and going like getting a bootleg DVD or VHS of an anime.
There's
That's the
also
only
some
way we can
context
get them.
information you left out.
What?
Because at that point in time, when we got Wing, we only had two things in English.
Yeah.
Wing and Char's counterattack.
Yeah. Yeah, we had Charge Counter. We didn't have MS thing until after Wing because they released Wing first in America.
Yeah, but so with UC, you started with what was at the time the end of UC.
Yeah.
With like no context or anything.
Exactly.
You had no clue what was going on, no reason to understand any of it. With Wing, it started from the beginning.
Exactly.
So you actually got the full story, which actually let you get a taste of what Gundam is actually like.
Yeah. And like we didn't, and like for example, like say with Mega Man and Mario, like we had the Mario Bros. Super Show, but that was a made in America. And Mega Man, we had the American version of Mega Man, but there was actually a Japanese animation. I'm not talking N2R. We did eventually get that. But like this Rockman, like based on the NES games, we didn't get the Japanese one, but I've heard that one was really good. Like literally, Tsunami was the first thing we got. Like, and like I said, outside of Mexico, no one in North America knew what Dragon Ball Z was. Hell, we didn't get Dragon Ball until after like the Boo saga.
Yeah.
So a lot of references in Z, like during, for example, references during references during the Saiyan saga, or like literally General Tao in the filler episode of the Cell saga. We didn't know who the hell those characters were.
Yeah, because they were referencing stuff that hadn't come out for us.
Yeah.
Oh, that was actually kind of nice. But yeah, no, if we didn't get Wing, we wouldn't still have Gundam in the West.
Exactly. But actually, no, funny fact, it was actually G Gundam that
No, the fuck it wasn't.
No, I was saying that they brought that to revive. No, that's when Bandai
That's what
bought.
Wing did.
No, yeah, Wing in the West, but I'm saying Japan it was G Gundam that kind of revived it, but it was Wing in the West because Wing came out before Okay, G Gundam came out before Wing in Japan, but Wing came out before G Gundam in America.
Now we're on two completely different topics at the same time.
Sorry,
the conversation was about it in the West, not it in Japan.
Okay, sorry. I thought you were confused. Okay, I got confused. Yeah, you're right. It was it was Wing. Okay, I thought you were talking about how. Okay, anyways, yeah, it was Wing. I mean, technically there was Sailor Moon, but like that was like a Saturday
topic.
No. I'm saying it's kind of with the anime in the West. I'm saying. Because that was only like I think Saturday mornings on like one station. Like it was people barely knew about that one.
Attack Target Destroyed.
I have a question for you, Ace. What was your first anime you ever experienced? Oh god, that laugh worries me.
Sword Art Online. You left the car.
I'm back in the fucking building again!
Yeah, there's a clip for your editors.
Alright, so we've got the S rank on phase 16. Frankly, considering how I performed in that, I didn't think I would. So we actually get two things here. We get the Infinite Justice. Do you remember my Justice Gundam back during Cosmic Era 71? This is its upgrade. Oh wait, we also get the Dom Trooper and the Akatsuki with the Owashi pack.
Also, Ace, I heard there's something I actually heard about this was actually on a Twitter thread, but someone was talking about like anime seeing like animes that like start out bad get better over in the like the later episodes or after the first season. And I think someone mentioned like Sword Art Online got better after the first season or something, or is it the opposite?
Yes, it really did. This is probably the like best time I'm gonna get to talk about it. So season 1 of SAO, frankly, I could summarize it in a few minutes and you really wouldn't be missing out on much.
You guys ever seen Splicers?
What?
I was trying to quote a bridge, but anyways, continue.
You still got it wrong.
Damn it.
It's Scanners.
Oh, god damn it.
How many have seen Scanners? Scanners, it's a movie. Okay, so let's go over season 1 real quick. I'm just
Gonna
gonna
bookmark
quickly
that.
speedrun it. First half of Sword Art Online. We have I'm already blanking on his last name. We have Todd
Kirito?
Howard traps you in Skyrim the MMO. Except if you die in the game, you die for real.
Oh, so on hardcore mode.
Yes. Put simply, I'm just going to directly explain the first half of season 1 by just quoting the abridged. Much like the World of Warcraft, none of you are here by choice anymore. Unlike WoW, however, you're being held here by me, not by your need to escape your empty fucking lives. I love that comment.
I just want to grab 1 second about Sword Art Online. Like, all the headsets the Nerve Gear or whatever had explosives in them. How the fuck did that get past TSA for anyone like that was buying one of those out of country?
Explosives. Also, they actually never shipped outside of Japan. This is actually mentioned in season 4.
Oh.
Yeah, it gets mentioned in
season
season 4. Yeah, there's 4 seasons of this. In season 4, it is directly mentioned that it wasn't possible for people overseas to get them yet due to the Death Game incident, which is what the first half of season 1, the Aincrad arc, became known as.
Did they ever arrest the DM that or the game maker in the anime?
About that, he's dead.
What?
He's dead.
Did this man pull a Ready Player One?
Do you mean as in like go into the game and get himself killed?
I mean, like basically do something. Put his into like mind into the game, get killed, and then say like, okay, fuck you all now. You guys got solve yourself. Basically, he causes some shit, gets himself killed, and before he kills, he tells everyone it's your problem now. That kind of shit.
Oh no, boss. He was the final boss.
Oh,
he was the final boss of Aincrad. Then we have season 2. Anons kidnaps some of the SAO survivors. Kirito fights to get one of them back, without even intending to save others. It just kind of happens. By killing the guy who made that game. There you go, I just summed up both the Aincrad and Fairy Dance arcs.
Okay, so hold on a sec. There were multiple games where people were trapped in them.
Only 2. And those are the only 2.
Did these guys, I know it's before FNAF, but did these guys look at William Afton's playbook and be like, hey, I like this idea?
Pretty much, honestly. And then we have season 2 is where it really starts to actually get good, in my opinion. The first half of it, the second half is literally just 2 filler arcs. You don't need to remember episode Caliban at all. You can literally skip Rosario.
Was there a thing where like his sister fell in love with him without wearing his hand or something?
I didn't mention that because that whole thing literally happens over the span of an episode. All right.
And his sister doesn't even know it's him.
Oh, she did actually find out.
Oh God. Ugh.
And she backed off when she realized, oh, fuck,
thank Christ.
Izakacha, Infinite Justice, deploy.
And war, surviving counts to win.
Yep. Set Mikon's in ranged mode.
So we get to say the characters in Fall of Reese kind of did not win then.
Yeah.
Oh,
so let's go over the Infinite Justices kit. First up, I have my Lacerta Beam Saber back. Oh, sorry.
Okay, I thought you
Hyper Lacerta.
I almost thought you said you have your liquor. I'm gonna say, oh God, he's drunk. This is scary.
That would be uncharted territory. And I don't think I want the first time I'm actually drunk to be on a fucking live stream.
Listen, we don't know if you're going to be fun drunk and angry drunk or
I'm not exactly keen on finding out.
See, the same with me. Chat, I'm just gonna say it would be hilarious if when Ace is drunk, he's an emotional, not raised, but like an emotional drunk. Like he's just like, hey you guys know I love you guys. Like that kind of drunk.
Oh, so like the exact opposite of how I am.
Yeah, exactly. Like it'd be funny if that's what kind of drunk you are.
God, that's gonna
Also, I
be so
think that's also
fucking
kind
weird.
basically like a fun drunk, basically. Or basically, like, oh no, even funnier. If you like a frat boy college student drunk,
Oh
or
God.
like basically you're drunk and you just DM me like at like 3 o'clock in the morning, like what? That's the, you're like, dude, you're like, Megan, wait a minute, I got an idea. We steal the Declaration of Independence. Like, Ace, you gotta come to America first. Like, holy shit, you're a genius, Megan. Like that kind of drunk.
Look, if I ever
like,
say if I ever like genuinely say something like that's like to an idea that's stupid, I have to be drunk. Because there ain't no way I'm saying that shit sober. Sure, there are times Mikan has been correct, but like pointing out something that obvious to me of all people, then there is something very wrong here.
Yeah, I'm only correct once in a blue moon.
Get the fuck over here, Zaku Phantom.
I mean, it's something I can't mention, but I told Ace about it like a year or so ago, and he goes, when it came up a few days ago, he's like, "Yep, you're right." I mean, it took a year, but I was right. Warning. Meekins talk about being correct. Warning.
Oh, fucking lovely. So I've got the infinite justice. That's the destiny impulse.
And you're also only at a quarter health. Oh, you were at a quarter health. You're at a fifth health now. Have fun.
Uh,
Fuck off, Zaku.
yeah, the Zaft Arm Keeper of Unity. Ow.
Huh. Oh my God, Ace! He literally shot you in the knee.
I used to be a pilot like you. Then I took a beam rifle to the knee.
Damn it. Do you know that? Do you know, by the way, do you know that whole arrow to knee thing is a reference to basically getting married?
No, I didn't. What?
Yeah, the whole term arrow to knee is apparently people when that meme was popular, people looked up and apparently
Ow.
I believe not Norse or like that era of world, the term arrow to knee is an old phrase for saying like you got married.
Ah, the old ball and chain.
Exactly.
Ow.
Because think about it.
Yeah, mine
It's
fucking
Skyrim.
off.
I was gonna say, think about it, Skyrim. When an NPC takes an arrow, that hurts.
Mission successful. I love that the only problem that whole level I had was specifically just the impulse.
Yeah. Also, if a guy was an adventurer, he actually had the adventure just from a knee injury, he ain't a good adventurer.
Let me quickly.
Like literally, we've been bred fire on. We survived the Skyrim space program, and this fucker goes down because he got shot in the knee.
Yeah, we powered the Fortis beam cannon, the Hyper Fortis, and the Spear Lacerta.
Gesundheit.
And now hey chat.
And now we have a dance off. He's gonna kill me for that one.
Let's do this.
Oh God, I actually started playing the Oonch music, damn it. I did not expect that music to kick in.
Final phase. The chosen future. Like as Klein of the Eternal speaking. Attention all Zaft forces guarding relay stations. Will shortly commence elimination of this unnecessary weapon of mass destruction. There is no need for the loss of human life in defense of this weapon. If you have any pride remaining as a soldier dedicated to peace, open the way at once. Commencing mission.
War never changes.
Let me quick. Oh, I can't change settings in the middle of a level. Lovely. Ah, okay. So I have to clear these out. I love how
Grandpa,
I hear there's dialogue, and yet I don't, and yet there's no subtitles at the moment. So
Yeah.
I've got no clue what they're saying.
Grandpa, you were a mobile pilot. Grandpa, you were a mobile pilot during the war. Yes, I was. I shot down many other pilots. Were they okay after you shot them? What, are you fucking stupid? They blew up.
Get over here!
Oh my god, this is hilarious. I don't know why I'm laughing at my own joke, but that just seems hilarious. Like a kid, basically one of the mobile pilots, just being a retired old man, his granddaughter asking like, were they okay after you shot them? Blew up.
Grandchild's
So
they okay? No,
he's
they're
like,
dead.
he's like, no, you dumb idiot. This is my least favorite grandkid.
Okay, melee won't get through there.
What about Brawl?
Oh, don't worry about this.
Chat, I just have to say whoosh.
Oh no, I got the joke.
Oh.
Attack target destroyed.
Excuse me.
Mission continuing.
I just saw a drinking. I just saw a drinking game for your channel.
What?
Checking your channel, my channel. Chat, take a shot every time I tell Ace, oh, I gotta show you a video. Or I've gotta make you watch this.
Oh! Ignore your original objective. Leave nothing alive.
I'll take phone call, one moment.
Enemy ace, heavy damage. Warning! Enemy ace confirmed. The Minerva's been shut down. Engaging hostiles. Flash another Zaku Phantom. Let's do this. Flash another. Right. Let's destroy the Requiem.
Hey, Ace, I gotta hop out a bit. My friend's calling me, okay?
Yep.
So,
Mission continuing. Defense target confirmed. Let us set forth for our future. Enemy eliminated. Neogenesis ready to fire. Ah. I don't give up easily, you know. Messiah down. They no longer have access to the Neogenesis. And there goes the only problem I can actually face this level that isn't named the Legend. You don't want this fight, Shin. Let's do this! Full power! Flash Nazca class. Nazca class. All I'm at. Go take down another. Let's go. Your mind. That's why I've got my grapple stinger. I'll admit you got me. That's the best you're getting. Right on target! Zaku Phantom down. I'm up against the ropes. Mission failed. But if you think I'm giving up this late into the stream, then I don't think we've ever met. Let's give Mikan a bit of a power boost. Finally upgrading from his Doppelhorn, he's getting the Owashi Striker Akatsuki Gundam. And now he has access to the Type 73F Kai High Energy Beam Cannon. Considering he was working with the low recoil cannon, you'd think this is a downgrade. Thing is, I can upgrade this to be much better. Does it hurt that I might have to end this stream on a cliffhanger? Yes, it does. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't consider it. It's either I give him that or I give him the Dom Trooper. So, thank you all so much for watching. I have been the Drifter, Isaac Archer. And next time, we'll finish off the Archangel path. See you then.